Cybersecurity, why it's so hard and how to conquer it. Yo, what's up everybody, it's cool and let's talk cybersecurity. I know, right now you might be thinking, firewalls, hacking, lines of code, scrolling down the screen like in the Matrix. Cybersecurity is tough, but here's the thing, every pro, every hacker you admire, they started exactly where you are right now. In this video, we're gonna break down the top 5 reasons why cybersecurity feels like climbing Mount Everest, and more importantly, I'm gonna give you the tools and strategies to conquer each one. So, if you're ready to go from overwhelmed to unstoppable, buckle up, smash that like button, and let's dive deep into the world of cybersecurity. Alright, first things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The sheer amount of information out there. I'm talking terabytes, maybe even petabytes of data, courses, certifications, tutorials. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a hard drive during a defrag. You open YouTube and bam, 1,000 videos screaming, learn ethical hacking in 30 days, become a cybersecurity pro now, get your dream job with these 5 certifications. Overwhelming? Absolutely. And this is where most people hit their first roadblock. They try to learn everything at once, they jump from one tutorial to another, one course to another, and end up feeling more lost than they were before. But here's the key. You don't need to know everything. Trying to learn everything is the fastest way to learn nothing. Instead of being a jack of all trades, master of none, focus on becoming a specialist in one area. Think of it like building a house. You don't start with the roof, you start with a strong foundation. And in cybersecurity, that foundation is built on 3 core pillars: networking, Linux, and understanding how the web actually works. Networking, it's the backbone of everything. Learn about IP addresses, subnets, protocols, the whole 9 yards. Next up, Linux. The command line is your best friend, trust me. Master these 3 areas, and you'll have the solid foundation you need to build a skyscraper of cybersecurity knowledge. Okay, so you've been hitting the books, watching tutorials, maybe even got yourself a few certifications. You're feeling good, right? You're starting to understand the concepts, the terminology, but then you sit down, fire up your computer, and nothing. You freeze. All that knowledge and you don't know where to start. Here's the deal. Cybersecurity isn't a spectator sport. You can't learn it just by reading about it. It's like trying to learn how to swim by watching YouTube videos. You need to get your hands dirty, you need to dive in and experience it firsthand, and the best way to do that is by building your own virtual lab. You can set up a virtual machine on your computer using software like VirtualBox or VMware. Then, install a security-focused operating system like Kali Linux. Think of it as your own personal hacking playground, a safe space where you can experiment, break things, and learn without the risk of crashing your entire system or, getting arrested. Once your lab is set up, it's time to put your skills to the test. Start with beginner-friendly CTFs like Pico CTF or Over the Wire. Chapter 3, Challenge 3, Battling the Imposter Syndrome. Let's talk about something that affects almost everyone in cybersecurity, from beginners to seasoned veterans: imposter syndrome. That nagging feeling that you're not good enough, that you don't belong, that you're just one Google search away from being exposed as a fraud. You scroll through LinkedIn and see cybersecurity experts with impressive titles, long lists of certifications, and posts about the complex projects they're working on. You start comparing yourself, and suddenly, all those hours you spent studying, all those challenges you overcame, they feel insignificant. Here's the truth. Everyone feels this way at some point. But here's the thing about imposter syndrome. It thrives on comparison. It tricks you into measuring your progress against others instead of focusing on your own journey. Remember this. You are not competing with anyone but yourself. Celebrate your small victories, acknowledge how far you've come, and focus on the next step, the next challenge, the next skill you want to master. The moment you stop comparing yourself to others is the moment you free yourself from the shackles of imposter syndrome. Chapter 4, Challenge 4, Avoiding Burnout in a High-Stakes Field. Alright, let's talk about something nobody really wants to talk about. Burnout. You're pushing hard, studying late nights, grinding through CTFs, trying to absorb as much information as possible. But then it hits you, the exhaustion, the lack of motivation, the feeling that you're just going through the motions. Burnout is a real problem in cybersecurity, and it can derail even the most dedicated individuals. The constant pressure to stay ahead of the curve, the ever-evolving threat landscape, the long hours, it can take a toll on your mental and physical health. But here's the thing. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're human, that you have limits, and that you need to take care of yourself. So how do you avoid burnout in such a demanding field? First and foremost, listen to your body. If you're feeling tired, take a break. Step away from the computer, go for a walk, get some fresh air, clear your head. Remember, a rested mind is a sharp mind. Next, break down your study sessions into manageable chunks. The Pomodoro technique is a great way to do this. 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. This helps to prevent mental fatigue and keeps you engaged. Finally, prioritize your physical health. Get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise regularly. Enjoy the ride. Gap 3S, Chapter 7, Future Trends in Cybersecurity. Staying ahead of the curve. As the digital landscape evolves, so too does the world of cybersecurity. Staying ahead of the curve isn't just about keeping up with current threats, it's about anticipating what comes next. So, what are the future trends you need to be aware of? First, artificial intelligence and machine learning are becoming game changers in both offensive and defensive cybersecurity measures. On one hand, AI can help identify vulnerabilities faster and predict potential threats. On the other hand, cybercriminals are also leveraging AI to execute more sophisticated attacks. Therefore, understanding AI and its applications in cybersecurity is crucial. Next, the Internet of Things, IoT, is expanding rapidly. From smart homes to connected cars, the number of IoT devices is skyrocketing. However, with more devices comes more entry points for cyber attacks. Securing these devices will be a significant focus area in the coming years. Then, there's the rise of quantum computing. While still in its infancy, quantum computing has the potential to break traditional encryption methods, posing a new set of challenges for cybersecurity professionals. Keeping an eye on developments in this field will help you prepare for the future. Lastly, the regulatory landscape is becoming more complex. With new data protection laws emerging globally, staying compliant is more challenging than ever. Understanding these regulations and how they impact your work is essential. To stay ahead of these trends, continuous learning is key. Follow industry blogs, attend conferences, take advanced courses, and network with experts in the field. Being proactive rather than reactive will set you apart in this ever-changing landscape. So gear up, stay informed, and be ready to tackle the future of cybersecurity head-on. Level up your cybersecurity game. So, there you have it, the 5 biggest challenges you'll face on your cybersecurity journey, and the strategies you need to conquer them. Remember, the path to mastery isn't always easy, but it's definitely worth it. If you found even one golden nugget of information today, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join this awesome community of future cybersecurity pros. Stay curious, stay persistent, and keep pushing your limits. See you in the next one. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop exploring the world of cybersecurity. Your journey is just beginning. Until next time, stay safe and secure.